Mississippi. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Moving the pocket. It's Ryan. He's taking the shot. They'll move the tight end. He's changing the play. Sweep. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Nice play to knock that one down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Is available here on 2nd down.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Pruitt. On the move. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to throw, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throwing right. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give. And he finds some solid space, but it will be enough for a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Set downs going up top. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Mobley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Pruitt. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Ready, go.
Direct snap. And he could not get loose on the run.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Making the adjustment.
Return. Flash. Ready, go.
Back to throw. It's Ryan. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Check. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. 1880 Mustang. 1880 Mustang. Jet. Go.
Here's a give to Frazier. Driven back. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Third and long right here. Motion from the wide receiver.
Freeze! Square! Level! Hydro! Blue! Slide! Return! Go!
Dropping back, it's Ryan. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space.
As they are threatening to score. They'll give to Frazier. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Rebels will hustle to the line. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Abrams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Mobley. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Right side, it's Brown. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
To the air, it's Pruitt. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Mobley. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Pruitt. Rush is on, and they got it.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass, it's Ryan. He tries to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
As the game.
And it's the Tar Heels in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Finds his target. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught, it's Mobley. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Needs it here on 4th down. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw. It's Ryan. Right side, it's Cunningham. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. From deep, it's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Mobley. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Pruitt. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Gators headed quickly to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance and be more physical, hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass.
Number 38 set to kick this one away.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they swarm him under. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Ryan. Rush right in his face. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
14.
Making the adjustment on the play. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Out wide left, it's Bryant. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Here we go. Ready? 180. Shift. Ready to go.
Calls his own number. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Rebels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down.
Ready? 180. Freeze.
Wide receiver going in motion. Got to make the play on 4th. They're all over him. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking for a man. It's Pruitt. Dumps it to the back. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That one just came off his hand badly.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Pruitt.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking to throw, it's Pruitt. Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Number 38, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
Hey, take it.
On the move. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Check. 692. Rubber check.
Changing the routes with his receivers.
28, 29 bounce. 28, 29 bounce.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Turns into the pile. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Going to take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Moves to his right. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the offense recovers its own fumble, and a strange way to put a cherry on top of a win. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.